Hello everyone, how have you all been? I've been great. I haven't posted since my last monthly manis in June. Oops. I'll talk a bit more about that at the end of this video, but for now, let's go ahead and get started. The toenail polish I chose for this month was Holo Blue Rizzler, which is a blue-violet polish in a crushed holographic formula with a pink iridescent micro shimmer. I love using crushed holo on my toes because the formula is so easy to work with, and it's easy to remove as well, which is a plus. The first nail polish I wore was Holo Sugar Rush, which is an off-white crushed holographic polish with a yellow-orange iridescent micro shimmer. This is from the same rock candy collection as Blue Rizzler from last summer, but Sugar Rush is actually a retiring shade, meaning once it's sold out, it will not be restocked. Justice for Sugar Rush because it didn't even get a full year before it got retired, and I think it's a beautiful shade and a more unique specialty white than the other whites in Holo catalog. I think it got overshadowed by all the other whites that were released that same year, which is sad because I love this polish. I guess it wasn't that popular though because even though its retirement was announced at the end of last year, it's still in stock as of the day I'm recording this voiceover, so you can grab it if you'd like. It's a trickier formula than how a crushed holo formula usually is. It's on the thicker side, but that's kind of expected with a lighter shade. And I wore this for the 4th of July. I don't typically do a full-on red, white, and blue mani for the 4th of July. I usually just choose either red, white, or blue. And this year I chose white, or like off-white I guess. And my toes were blue, but I didn't plan for that. I guess it worked out though. And here's my outfit. Black bodysuit from Skims and denim shorts from American Eagle. Also got on white sneakers, and the socks are also from American Eagle. And I just like going to a local park every year. They host a free fireworks show and food trucks gather here and they're so good. Hit up a taco truck first. These tacos were actually so good. You can even tell the flies wanted a piece of it. And these were from a different truck. They're Asian nachos, that's what they were called. I got the veggie one, but they had meat options too, and it's on wonton chips. Kind of interesting, but they were good. And here's a short firework clip I got for y'all. There will be more firework footage at the end. And here are the food trucks that I filmed when we were leaving because I forgot earlier, and that's why it's dark. Moving on, the next polish I wore was Holo Lo-Fi Lavender. This is a cool lavender holographic glitter polish that includes square-shaped holo glitters from the recent Pixel Perfect collection. I have a review on all of the shades from this collection up on my channel if you'd like to check that out. It's a pretty recent collection from just a few months ago, and I only wore them when I swatched all the polishes for that review, so I'm still excited and looking forward to wearing them all for real. I love chunky glitter polishes so much, and this one was amazing, so sparkly and blingy, like all the others in this collection. The next polish I wore was Mooncat The Stolen Kiss, which is a lilac pink polish with chromy color shifting yellow to blue to green shimmer. I also swatched this when I swatched my Mooncat haul during the previous lunar sale, and I forgot how much I loved it from when I initially saw it. Mooncat nailed it when they described this polish as having a chromy shimmer because I can definitely see that. It is so shiny and shifty in all lighting. I feel like I could see it below. In some lighting, you can see the lilac pinkish base, but in other lightings, I felt like the base leaned kind of neutral on me, like kind of close to my skin tone, but of course packed with shimmer. So I felt like this was like a My Nails But Better look, except it's like My Nails But 10 times better because of the intense shimmer and glow and shiftiness. Since this is a shearer polish, I did want to mention that this was 2 coats with Holo Pink Smoothing Base underneath. In my initial swatch video, I had shown it in 3 and 4 coats, but my nails were a lot longer then, and I used a clear base coat. I went to the outlet mall this weekend specifically to visit Vera Bradley because I'm obsessed with the newish herding cats print. I got this blanket, a little purse, and a luggage tag. It was hard not to buy literally everything in this print, but I narrowed it down. Browsed some other stores while I was there too. When I saw all these Jelly Belly flavors, it reminded me of when I was a kid and I had jelly beans. I would pretend I was in a different universe where all the food became jelly beans. So if you wanted to eat popcorn, you had to eat the buttered popcorn flavored jelly bean. And if you wanted to eat a pear, they don't have actual fruit in this universe, so you had to eat the juicy pear jelly bean. I'm only sharing this because I know there's no such thing as an original experience, so I want to see if anyone else watching did the same when they ate jelly beans or different flavored candy. But anyway, the next polish I wore was KBShimmer Lei One On Me, which was from May Polish Pickup this year. This is a shimmery coral polish that shifts from an orangey coral to salmon pink to a twinkling gold. It also glows a yellow-orange in the dark when charged with a UV light such as the sun or a black light. The color of the glow will fade to a soft pale yellow-white over time. That doesn't bother me because I didn't buy this polish because of the glow feature or the color of the glow. I just really like the shade, but glow-in-the-darks are very fun, so it's a nice bonus. But the glow-in-the-dark pigment can make the polish thicker, so a bit harder to work with, and you also want to shake the bottle well before use to make sure the glow pigment is evenly distributed. I charged my nails using this UV flashlight I got from Amazon. I'll link it down below. It was pretty cheap and you can also use it to see stains on carpets or your bed sheets and stuff, so it's multi-purpose. But of course, the sun is free UV, so it will charge your nails as well. You want to make sure you use a top coat that doesn't block too much UV. I believe this is the ingredient to look out for. I use Holo Taco Glossy Taco with no issues. And you can see this polish is very shimmery and beautiful. I low-key hate the color orange, but I have a nostalgic sweet spot for coral polishes, and the shade was very warm and perfect for summer if you're a seasonal wearer. The next polish I wore was a combo. I did Essie Boatloads of Love, which is an off-white with a slight blue shimmer topped with Sally Hansen Disco Ball, which is an iridescent glitter topper. The blue shimmer in the Essie polish is very subtle. I wouldn't buy it if you really want to see the blue because you can barely see it on the nail, even if I hadn't added the glitter topper. But I find this off-white shade very soft and flattering on me. In some of my desk shots, you can see the individual glitters more clearly, which I don't really like, but in real life, from arm's length away, you can't see all the specks clearly like that. I would say the way it looked in the low light clip and this clip I got when I was out and about looks the most accurate to what my eyes saw. The final polishes I wore were both thermals. This is Holo Taco Guilty Pleasures, which is a shimmering orchid purple in the cool state and a flamingo pink in the warm state. This polish is no longer available as it was limited edition from last year's anniversary collection, but their anniversary rolling around again reminded me to wear these again. And so did for a lot of other people. I think a lot of us revisited our Holo Taco thermals this month. And it does still transition, but I feel like it is less reactive now. Like it takes longer to transition and it takes a more extreme temperature to trigger the transition, if that makes sense. I also feel like the pink color of the warm state changed a little. It appears to be a bit more dull than it originally was, and looks a little less pink and became a little more muted purple leaning. I wasn't making videos or anything last year back when I first got these thermal polishes, so unfortunately I don't have any great photos or videos to compare, so this is all just anecdotal, based on my memory. On my other hand, I wore Holo Taco Deeply Superficial, which is a bright magenta in the cool state and a light semi-translucent pink in the warm state, packed with iridescent flakes and scattered holo. Here is a rare appearance of my other hand. I don't normally show both hands because I normally match both hands and wear the same polish on both, but I wanted to wear both of my thermals. These are the only 2 from the collection of 5 thermals I bought last year, and these 2, or 4 I guess, colors look nice together. I only wore this polish 3 times before, 4 if including this current wear, and I've worn Guilty Pleasures twice on my nails and once on my toes. So not as often as I should maybe, considering it's a thermal with an unknown shelf life, but glad to see it still transitions. Again, this is all anecdotal and not an official year after review, but I felt like this was slightly less reactive. Both polishes were stored in an air-conditioned, temperature-regulated room in my dark closet. Regardless, I really like these polishes still, and even when they die, they are a nice collector's item since they are from Holo Taco's 5-year anniversary collection. If you have any of the mixed emotion thermals, let me know how many times you've worn them. I'm very curious. And that was it for all the polishes I wore in July. You could also see my nails grew a pretty good amount since my nail break from last month. And like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I haven't posted since my last monthly manis because I just am unsure on what kind of content to make. I don't purchase a lot of new polishes all the time because I want to keep my collection at a reasonable amount, and I've gotten to a point in my collection where I don't feel the need to purchase a lot of new polishes because I see new releases and I can think of polishes I already own that are similar, and I don't know if I really want to be a swatcher anyway because there's so many people who are swatchers already that beautifully showcase new collections from many brands regularly. That being said, I don't feel like I have a diverse enough collection to do like favorite colors, seasons, finishes videos because like my top 10 reds video will just be like, here's just all 10 red polishes I own, and to be honest, I don't even know if I have 10 reds, I think it might be less. I mean, I'll probably do some shopping around Black Friday in a few months, which will come sooner than we even realize. I hope until then y'all don't mind me posting just once a month my compilation of polishes I wore. I would love to post some different videos in between though, so if y'all have any ideas, let me know. I have a few ideas that I don't really know if they're feasible though, so I don't want to give that away because it might not happen, but I would really appreciate any suggestions y'all may have. I am planning on going on a little beach vacation in August, so my next monthly mani should be super fun. And just a little update, I'm gonna start working temporarily part-time at a restaurant that I used to work at as a teenager that I quit in like 2023, but they're short-staffed right now and I really don't want to, but my old boss asked me and said it would be much appreciated, and I'm a chronic people pleaser, so I said yes. So I'm just manifesting they find someone permanent to work ASAP so I can be free. But since I'll have slightly less time on my hands, I might be redoing my nails a bit less frequently, or maybe they'll chip faster so I'll be doing them more frequently. I don't know, we'll see I guess. I already feel like I don't change my polish as frequently as some other people I see online. Like when I watch other nail polish content creators, most of them change their polish like every 2 to 3 days. From their own words, but I think most of them are full-time swatchers, so it makes sense. But anyway, I think I rambled on for way too long. Thank you so much for watching and hearing me out. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. I would really appreciate that. I love hearing from y'all and connecting with other people that share the same love for nail polish. But that's all from me for now. I'll see you all next time. Bye!